We just received news that a new Pokemon set has been confirmed. I'm going to go over some good news associated with the set as well as some bad news. All that and more in today's video. What's up, everyone? If this is your first time here to the channel, I'm Cody from Celix Pokemart. We operate a small online LGS. If you do want to support the channel or our store, we have a Patreon, which will be in the link below, as well as a link to our store where you can find Pokemon TCG products as well as other games and TCGs. Any and all support is greatly appreciated. Just recently, the newest set, Brilliant Stars, was revealed. It's scheduled for release on February 25th, 2022. I know a lot of people are excited for the next block, hoping that we would potentially see the next generation and, call it quits with Sword and Shield era. I'm sure I'm not the only one that feels like Sword and Shield is starting to get a little stale here. We had a crazy year, we definitely did, and some crazy sets, really good cards came out. However, I feel like it was a very exhausting year for a lot of people, especially for their wallets. It doesn't matter how many amazing chase cards were released last year. I'm sure I'm not the only one that believes these chase cards just feel like they were just way too expensive to go after because the amount of chases there were in some of these sets, because of how large these sets actually were, it was very difficult to get the cards that you were actually chasing after. And yes, there were some people that got extremely lucky with some sets. However, there are a lot of people just like me who've opened up multiple booster boxes and haven't even gotten close to getting any of the cards that they were looking for. Unfortunately, that's just a part of the gamble. However, the larger the set size, the larger the gamble. So this really leads me to one more important detail, and this is actually some good news with this set. This seems to be one of the smallest main sets in Sword and Shield. The set is confirmed to contain 172 cards before Secret Rares. And like I said, this is a main set. This is not a special set. This is not a holiday set. Now, it's pretty apparent that the poster child of the set is Arceus, and it's coming out around the time of Legend Arceus, the video game. This set is going to be heavily inspired off the video game. It's very likely that the following sets from there to the rest of the year will very likely be inspired by the games. Now, the set is 172 cards before Secret Rares. Let's go back to other Sword and Shield era sets and go over those sets. I just wanted to bring up some numbers from previous sets. Sword and Shield base set has 202 cards before Secret Rares. Now, keep in mind, back in the early Sword and Shield, we didn't have those 50, 60, 70 freaking Secret Rares that we're seeing today, which is insane. We have zero confirmation of how many Secret Rares are in this set, so this still could be a large set, but according to the main set, this is one of the smaller sets. Another smaller set in the Sword and Shield era would be Vivid Voltage, and that has 185 cards in the main set. Now, like I said, that is before Secret Rares. Now, Vivid Voltage, there were definitely more Secret Rares in Vivid Voltage than there were Sword and Shield. And then you start getting into some of these monsters of sets, like Chilling Reign, where they have 198 main set cards. And these main set cards aren't even the least of your concern, because there are so many Secret Rares that it blows your mind. And then you get to Evolving Skies, which is a monstrosity of a set. There are 203 main set cards in Evolving Skies before Secret Rares. Now, like I said, another one of these sets that just has so many Secret Rares to go after. We have no confirmation of how many Secret Rares are in Sword and Shield Brilliant Stars. However, the main set is much smaller than the rest of the main sets that have been shown in Sword and Shield era, which means there is a little bit more potential that this set could be a little bit more achievable than the rest of the main sets that we've seen over the last year. I personally hope that Pokemon continues to start cutting back on some of these set sizes. I feel like 150 cards would be a much more manageable size than, 200 per main set with 60, 70 ultra rares to chase. It's just insane, but that's just my personal opinion. I mean, some people definitely would feel differently about that, and that's perfectly okay. But let me know in the comments below what you think. This is all the news that we have so far on this set. As more news does come out, I will definitely keep everyone updated. However, I felt like it was just very necessary to go over the fact that we may be seeing a slightly smaller Sword and Shield era set, which is good news to a lot of people, because a lot of people I know are definitely getting extremely frustrated, especially after seeing the monstrosity that Fusion Strike is about to be. I know it's also getting frustrating because Pokemon does keep dropping these sets so quickly. We're already receiving news of this set before Fusion Strike has even officially released, which is pretty insane. However, this is normal. Pokemon does release a main set every quarter and then a holiday set at the end of the year. Last year was just one of those rare instances where we had 6 sets in a year. As always, everyone, I really appreciate the support, and let's make like Charizard and keep this passion burning.